Mr. Chairman, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Michael Sanderson.
Grand finale. Cooper Pedy, wasn't that a mongrel act? On the 10th of February, Westpac gave the impression to a Senate committee, the media and towns it was about to debank that Westpac would pause regional branch closures pending the outcome of the Senate's inquiry into bank closures in regional Australia. Westpac stated, this is an email to the committee, in response to the committee's request, Westpac will postpone 8 regional branch closures that were announced in February 2023. In this weaselly worded undertaking, Westpac failed to mention that it was still proceeding with the bulk of its planned closures, a further 13 Westpac and Westpac-owned branches that, unless you were following the issue closely, you would not have known about. A week after the announcement, on the 17th of February, Westpac debanked Cooper Pedy. This mongrel act also made the Senate committee and the majority of the media look like a bunch of mugs. Westpac's decision to reverse the closure of the 8 regional banks proves that they were viable branches all along. Will Westpac apologise to the residents of Cooper Pedy and do the right thing and reopen the branch?
Peter.
Well, I think we were very clear in our communication about what we were and weren't doing. Whenever we look at closing a branch in regional Australia, we're also looking at alternatives, so Australia Post and ATMs. So I think we were clear in our communication, and we also considered alternate banking solutions in those cities when we no longer have a bank.
With respect, Peter, the Senate committee reacted as if you complied with their request for a moratorium on closure of all branches. The email did not reflect that. So what you're saying is fundamentally incorrect. The media also misinterpreted it differently. So how can you say that the message was clear when the Senate committee didn't get it, the media didn't get it, nor did the general public?
We were very clear in our communication.
You weren't. On the same matter, same related matter, not the same matter, the ACCC in the Suncorp ANZ determination stated there is an accommodative and synchronised approach between major banks, which was not unexpected and is enabled by the oligopoly market. Now, there are about another 3 comments in that vein, in that determination. When New Zealand established the publicly owned Kiwi Bank, it is my understanding that the big 4 Australian banks stopped all branch closures immediately and did so for the following 6 years. The big 4's synchronised approach was sacrificing a service on the sacred altar of obscene profit. Kiwi Bank entered the market offering a profitable service where it was claimed it was unprofitable to operate. This demonstrates that regional banks are profitable and are an essential service that communities need, use and support. Would it improve Westpac's moral compass, clarify its social obligations and the board's thought process if a publicly owned post bank was established here in Australia?
I think that's a matter for government. So, Australia Post is owned by the government. Whether they want to go into financial services or not is for them. I think you've heard me talk about how we think about services and digital and physical and transition over time. And we will work with communities as we transition. I don't think this is a trend in terms of digital trend that's going to slow down. It's going to be something that impacts financial services, corporate and government services, so we've got to help people transition into the digital world.
But you're wrong in saying that these were coordinated by the major banks. That is not the case. In fact, it's illegal to do so.
There's a lot of things that are illegal.
Yeah.
I go back to the letter that the four major banks wrote to the Parliament authorising the, effectively authorising the Banking Royal Commission. You know, you talk to each other.
Of course.
It's in black and white, and probably a few other colours as well. But you talk. You know, the ACCC made that quote, not me. And as I said, there was 4 references to oligopoly type interaction.
Yes, references, opinions, not facts.
Well, okay, well, the Kiwi Bank, you all were closing them.
Yeah.
Kiwi Bank starts up, you all stopped. As I said.
Okay,
Anyway, look, I'll leave it at that.
Thank you for
You've
your
put up with me enough.
Well, thank you for your comment. And also, having been in business a long time, you know, good luck with governments running commercial enterprises. It hasn't worked very well in most other cases. Thank you.
You're not prepared to say here that we'll reopen Cooper Pedy?
No, we've made our decision.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Right.